Hi, this is Douglas Kenny, and welcome to my podcast for the week. Today we're going to be discussing about the dreaded brain injury, the diffuse axonal injury. That is the injury that leads to permanent stages of unconsciousness. Some people never wake up. Recently, a friend of mine named Matt Voles passed away from diffuse axonal injury. And in honor of his memory, I'm making this video so people can understand the injury better, and we can possibly find a cure. Your brain is composed of gray matter and white matter, which have different densities between each other. Your brain is also composed of thousands of cells called neurons, which send messages around the brain, such as telling the body when to pump blood, when to breathe, and when to move your limbs. The green figures you see in this picture are the neurons, and the blue things are its nucleus. And between each neuron are axons, which transmit the signals around the brain. The axons are usually located between the gray matter and the white matter of the brain, which all have different densities than each other. DAI usually is caused by forces received in a car accident. When someone gets into a car accident, they go from accelerating to decelerating. Because gray matter and white matter have different densities than each other, they move in different directions when acceleration and deceleration forces are enough. As a result, the axon is stretched until it severs, and without the axon, the neurons can't communicate with each other, and it causes brain cells to die. People won't be able to breathe for themselves, and they won't be able to pump blood for themselves without assistance. As a result of this disruption in nerve communications, the brain gets pressurized, and it grows bigger and swells. And without any room to relieve the pressure, the only way that the brain will relieve the pressure is by rupturing through the base of the skull where the spinal cord is located, which usually results in instant death. Which is exactly what happened to Matt Voles, my friend from high school. Here's a list of famous people that have suffered or passed away from diffuse axonal injury. There are some amazing stories of people making a comeback from DAI. This is Roberto Guerrero of Colombia. He was an IndyCar driver who suffered a diffuse axonal injury in 1987 after a tire hit him in the head. He amazingly survived and lives in California with his 3 boys. This is Jules Bianchi. He was a French Formula One race car driver who suffered a DAI after he crashed his car underneath a tractor during the Japanese Grand Prix in 2014. Never recovered, unfortunately, and passed away last year from his injury. His family is now suing the hospital and the Formula One Corporation for it. This is Kevin Ballister, who suffered a diffuse axonal injury after falling from 2 stories. He was comatose for 12 days. He woke up, but was given less than 10% chance of recovery. He amazingly recovers and has his own website and blog detailing his recovery, which still goes on to this day. He has regained all use of his limbs amazingly. So far, so good. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Tune in next time to learn more about some amazing events in life. Thank you.